What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Everest Boy back here with another video, and this is part two of my predictions of what cards we see in Zexal. This time we're doing traps. I know the monster one's kind of a little short, cause I want to show like a few monsters or whatever. But probably I'm gonna have like another part where I ain't gonna say part three. Part three gonna be spells, and I guess part four will be we talk about some more monsters that could be added. A lot of other seed monsters in them, cards I want to see in there. But now we're talking about the trap cards. A bunch of I can see right now. I got a few of them right here that we can discuss that I can see. Not see, but that we could see, or that we might, or that hopefully we can see in the future, whatever get added. Excuse me. To the Zexal world when it comes up. Now some of these cards might come up, but some of them might don't. So first up, we're looking at Xyz Reborn. Now I heard this card before. It's basically kind of like Monster Reborn and Monster Incarnation. Well, no, Monster Incarnation is not cool. Basically Monster Reborn. I mean, it's in the name. Basically, it's Xyz Reborn. So it's normal. It's basically a normal trap. It's effective. Target one Xyz monster in your graveyard, special summon, and then if you do, attach this card as a Xyz material. As an Xyz material, basically. Basically, you bring your monster to your Xyz monster destroy a battle or a card effect. Use this card, just on the back, and then you put this card on as an Xyz material, so it comes back. But with this as an Xyz material on it by itself. Cause I don't think in the game, well, right now the Xyz monsters are not out, but I don't think when they do add Xyz monsters to Duel Links, when you bring back in the Xyz monster, I don't think they're gonna have all their own Xyz materials equipped onto them. If they do, I mean that could be pretty OP. I mean, then when you bring that shit back, you can add and have like two Xyz materials. When you use Xyz Reborn, you can basically bring it back and give it a third one. You're gonna have three. That's pretty good to me. I think it's really good. So hopefully this card actually one of the main cards to get added out of all these traps that I'm gonna show you right now. So hopefully this card will do get added. But next up is Xyz Reflect. Now it's the counter trap, I guess. Yeah, counter trap. So it's a counter trap. Effect this when a spell, trap, or monster is activated that targets the face of a Xyz monster on the field. Locate the activation, and if you do, inflict 800 points of damage to your opponent. So it's a pretty good card for basically it's a triple effect. You negate a spell, trap, or monster effect that targets, and then after you negate it, you destroy it, and then you inflict 800 points of damage on your opponent. I think it's a pretty good card. I think it's like pretty good. I mean, but nowadays I ain't gonna say there's not really that many, but it's not really that many monsters or kind of that many spells that really target monsters nowadays. There's a few monsters though, but if you don't play on it, it's kind of I guess probably like 50-50 maybe or something like that. Or maybe 70-30, I guess. You might go against a person who uses the exact way of the target, monster percent target. But not traps now. Traps, 100%. This card is gonna be good if the person uses a trap to target you. Like a trap card, random people be doing trap cards to target people all the time. Phoenix Chain, Canadia, all that stuff. They use all that shit. Karma Cut, it's a lot of card people use to target nowadays. A lot of trap cards people use to target. So this would be a good card right here that will take your Xyz monster from being targeted. So this is pretty good. And it's 800 points. Oh wow. So if they limping at 800 points or below, then they better think twice before they activate any kind of trap or spell, or even monster effect to target. Even if not a trap, even if it's a spell or monster card, whatever. Basically, any effect that targets your monster foe. So they better think twice, dude, because they gonna burn themselves instantly with themselves burn and immediately lose. And they gonna be looking like, what the hell happened? Oh, you got burned with my trap card. So that's a pretty good card. Next up is what's this? It's Xyz Revenge Shuffle. So it's a normal trap. And expect this when a face up is what you control is targeted for an attack. You target once in your graveyard, return that face up attack target to your extra deck. Then special summon this card from your graveyard. If you do, this card is obviously material. Okay. So basically, this card is basically saying you target one Xyz monster you control, put it back. So basically, no. You target one Xyz monster that's on the field that you control, and then one in the graveyard. So basically, the first target is basically the one that's on the field. The second target is the one in the grave. You send the first target, which is the one on the field, back to the extra deck, and then the second target, which is the one in the grave, you special summon it, and then you attach this card as an Xyz materials onto that one that you just summoned from the grave. So it's kind of like Xyz Reborn, but it's a cost. Xyz Boy is not really a cost. It just special summon the monster back from the grave. But this is a cost right here. You have to sacrifice one monster for another. I mean, it's pretty good because your monster, because something bad happens to your monster, like I get weakened by, like a wall of D or something, or a Phoenix chain, and they can't even attack or something like that, or you just can't attack in general, or you don't have more overlays on there. I mean, not overlays. It doesn't have more Xyz material on it. You can just trade it out, and there you go. So I think it's not really a bad card. It's it's a pretty good card. I think it's a pretty good card. Yeah, I guess in my opinion, it's a pretty good card. I guess, but this not gonna make you a little bit too slow. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not thinking about that card if it does get added. I mean, I might still use it for a video, but other than that, I don't know. I don't know. Next up is a Xyz Reversal. So a Xyz Reversal is a normal trap. Its effective, start one face of it Xyz you control, and one face of it Xyz your opponent control. Switch control of both of the monsters. So basically, it's kind of like what's that card called? I forgot what it is. I think it's a spell truck. I can't think of the name. I know what it is, but I just can't think of the name. But anyway, basically what this card is saying, you just switch control. You get their monster and they get yours. I used to love you to just play with number it's number card, a number card called number 30. I think it's called. I think what number it is, number 30 Acid Gold. Well, it's not number 30. The name of it is called Acid Gold. It's a card that you got to detach in the Xyz material. If you don't detach in the Xyz material from the card, then you automatically take 2,000 points of damage. So it's kind of like Lava Golem, but on steroids a little bit. With just a little bit of steroids in there. I mean, he looks like Lava Golem, but just better. He's called Acid Golem. I mean, he did burn you for 2,000. Like what the hell? Instead of one, so you know, so basically, I can use that card really with this. But I don't think they're gonna add Acid Golem that fast. I mean, they do add Acid Golem and add this card. Oh. Be expecting the deck to come out for both of them, with both of these cards in at the same time. Cause basically, I like using this card with Acid Golem because you give Acid Golem like right before I end my turn. Right before I end my turn, switch the monsters out, get on Acid Golem. Make sure you don't have no Xyz material on, because if you don't have no Xyz material on, you can't detach none. So if you can detach, Xyz material from him, when it's your main phase, whatever, you'll take 2,000 points damage. So make sure you don't have any Xyz materials on him. Automatically, boom, it's over with. He's gone. It's nothing you can do. He's just gone. You're just gonna burn him for 2,000 on the next turn, because they don't have no Xyz material after you switched out the monster, whatever. Yeah, don't see material on him. They're gonna burn him for 2,000. And the whole time he's on their field, they're gonna keep just burning for 2,000. And if you're able to somehow keep them from leaving inside the field, it's over for them. They just gonna get burned for 2,000 until they get finished, which is not that long. I mean, you wanna start a duel with only 4,000 life points, so it don't get rid of that thing in 2 turns, then it's over with. They're gonna kill themselves. But I mean, pretty sure they're gonna get rid of it. Not really letting people do tribute summoning. It's all about special summoning, and it's basically right now special summoning and synchron basically. It's all infusion really. So I haven't seen that one person do tribute summoning in a long time. I mean, we do tribute summoning, it's probably just get like a bigger monster out or a monster that requires he do tribute summoning. But the monster that requires tribute summon, it's not really a tribute summon, it's really a special summon, something like that. So that's basically what it is though. But anyway, that's a pretty good card here too. Next up is it's Xyz Revive Splash. This card is kind of complicated right here. This is a really complicated card right here. Really complicated. So basically, y'all see it's a normal trap. It's effective. Target 1 rank 4 or lower. It sees monster in your graveyard. Special summon it. It actually becomes water. Then you can manage this card from your graveyard and target 1 water. It sees monster you control. And then special summon it from your extra. Then special summon from your extra deck 1 water. It sees monster that is a rank higher than that water sees monster. Than the monster you control by using it as a material. Okay. This card is treated as an Xyz summon. Transfer its materials to the summon monster. You're gonna use this effect. Only use these monsters. It's Xyz Revive Splash once per turn. And you only use it once that turn. Wow. So basically what it's saying is you basically just get rid of 1 monster that's a rank 4 or lower, and then put something one's rank higher. So basically get rid of a level 1, then you special summon a level 2. Get rid of a level 2, special summon level 3. Get rid of level 3, special summon level 4. Get rid of level 4, level 5. But it has to be a level 4 or lower though, for you get ranked up. So basically the highest you can summon is a rank 5. I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's on a big rank 5 monster out there. As long as it's got a lot of attack points, I'm straight with it. I don't know. I just think this card might be too. I think it might be another slow card too, slow and complicated. So people don't know anything about Zexal. By the way, if you don't know what Zexal, I advise you to watch Zexal. Okay, okay, just go watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal. Just go watch. You still got what? People who haven't watched that, you still got about what? A whole month left basically. You still got what? 29 days? Because the first one on 29 or 28th. I think it's 20. I think it's probably 29. So it's 29. You got 29 more days to go ahead and watch Zexal. Well, it's gonna get I think like 4 seasons. It's not even that long, man. Every season's about probably about like what, like 20, 30 episodes maybe. I'm sure you got enough time to watch all of them, man. You take time out your day to take about what, a good hour out your day or whatever to watch you'll be finished with probably about a week maybe. But it ain't a week, probably just a day maybe. If you're on one of the days when you're bored or whatever, nothing to do, just watch it. You'll see it's pretty good, bro. Because for you people that when Zexal comes out, you can't just be a noob or first comer coming into Duel Links or whatever. When Zexal comes out, not knowing what these cards do, or not knowing what a Xyz monsters are, not knowing what a Xyz summon is, not knowing what a material, not knowing what a Xyz material is, a chaos number, rank up magic cards, number cards. You can't come in not knowing all that right now. Cause this is the thing that happened when 5Ds came out. A lot of people didn't know anything about synchro or sales synchro. They didn't know nothing about it. So they what they did. They left. A lot of them left. Okay, a lot of them left. They left for a while, but then they came back. But most of them still left because they didn't know anything about them. I know a few people who actually played the game when the game first came out. They loved it and everything, tribute summoning, all that right there. But then when they heard about synchros coming out, they didn't even, man. Some people didn't even know what 5Ds even was. They didn't even know what Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds even was because they didn't even watch the anime. They didn't know what it was, so they couldn't know what the cards do. They didn't know what those cards was. Man, if people say something about those cards, they'd be like, what kind of card is that? A silver card? No, bro, it's not a silver card, it's synchro. So when the sequence comes, they're like, what kind of black card is that? A black card? No, it's called the Xyz monster. It's called a number card. These are called Xyz materials. It's best for you to go ahead and watch it and catch up on it. Cause now most of these cards don't show out. They probably ain't gonna show them inside the anime, but still, you read the anime or the manga, it doesn't matter which one. You long as you know what the Xyz monster is, and know what a number card is, as long as you know what the Xyz material is, all of that. Because if you come in the game when the 29th of September comes, it's going to be Zexal everywhere, bro. I know I'm gonna be going ham when the box comes out. And they better bring out not just one Xyz monster. I want to see at least about 4 or 5 Xyz monsters come out. Because I don't want them to bring out just Utopia by itself and no other Xyz monsters. Because it's going to be dumb. I mean, everyone will have one monster to summon. But we might end up getting some more. I'll probably have some Scratch deck maybe. And then probably some new rank up wars as there are too. So I should send my rank tickets up for like that too. But like I said, go watch Zexal, man. Just go watch it. You're gonna have to know what Zexal is before it comes out. Because most of these cards now showing right now from Zexal, you probably haven't even seen these cards yet. Like that's just crazy, man. It's crazy. It's really crazy. But anyways, there are a few more. If I can find a few more that I'm used to. I'm actually used to. So let's see. Okay, so here's another one. Another card that I like that I really don't actually used to. That I've seen too. It's called Numbers Overlay Boost. So it's a normal trap, and expect to try one number Xyz monster you control that has no Xyz material attached to monsters from your hand to that face up monster as Xyz materials. So basically, this is called Utopia, basically. Okay, this is the card Utopia. I mean, it's like Utopia right there in the artwork right there. I think it's Utopia. I think it's Utopia Hope. I think, or Utopia's. I forgot which one Utopia, but I think Utopia Hope right there. But anyway, yeah, this is that card for Utopia on. So when Utopia does come out and they add this card here, he's good. Okay, Utopia's gonna be good. I mean, he's already good with negating attacks, but this card's gonna be good. So he has no Xyz material on him. You hurry change this card before they attack into you. Before when they go in the battle phase, target 2 monsters in your hand. Boom, equip it to Utopia. He gets 2 Xyz materials on him from 2 monsters that you just sent from your hand to the grave, and there you go. Okay. I mean, not to the grave. I mean, this card basically attaches to him, so I'm kind of weird. So I really want to see how they're actually gonna do this. Like, I gonna do how we do in real life, when they just like when you summon the cards or whatever. Like the what is it? The materials are parallel, and then the which cards are like face up or whatever. I don't know how they just stack the monster on top of them. I think, yeah. I mean, that's how we do it in IRL and whatever. and that's how it is in on most of those other video games, and how you go generation was, and a few other um video games with 5 Duel Links. So yeah, that'd be pretty good. All right, see that? Yeah, yeah. Anyway, yeah. So you attach 2 monsters from your hand as the material, so that's gonna be a pretty good card, though, dude. This is a really strong card, and I think it might become too. I ain't gonna say become too good, but if they do add this card and add one of the strong seed monsters or one of the strong its number of seed monsters, it's gonna be pretty OP with this card on now. This card gonna do some really good destruction. I can't wait for this card here. I'm actually really a fan of this card here, so this card gonna be really good to add this card. But also another card I also want to see too, but I don't think this card be added. I mean, no, they could as a, not as a boss or whatever, but I think as an actual level up reward. And that card is High Five the Sky. This is a pretty good card. It was used in the last episode of Zexal. Yeah, it was used in the last episode of Zexal against when Yum and Astro had their last final battle. I like this card because one thing like I explain this card does. One thing I like about all the good Yu-Gi-Oh cards, about the good cards to have spell and trap, they have really the character on it, okay? When they have their main character on there as a character, I mean as the artwork. As you see on there, it has Yuma jumping up, basically high five in the sky. Basically, this card was a one-time only seen card. It was only seen only once in the anime, basically the last episode of Zex or whatever. So I just spoiled it for you don't watch, but you don't watch it, I suggest you go watch it. But I just spoiled that episode for you. Yep, I just spoiled it for you. What you gonna do about it? Nothing. But anyways, this is a pretty good card. But this might I think you got a level up point for Yuma. So like that's just level what? When it first come out, they probably a level what 30. And then later on, like 2 months later, level 40, level 45 after he hit level 30. So that'll be like either level 30 or it's level 45 card. I mean, it could be level 30, and then when he comes back, you can get it from his level 40, and then again from level 45, which would be pretty good. That's how they did some few cards. They had like best card at level 30, and then when you get them level 35, you get that card again for a second time. You get them 45, you get that card again for the third time. So that could be pretty good to class of this card. But so let's go read this card. Let's see what this card can say. We're gonna read the card. So basically, High Five the Sky. It's number trap, and its effect is during your battle phase, type 1 face with C once that attack this turn. It can make a second attack during the battle phase. We're doing this battle phase. If it does so using this effect, your opponent can activate any card or effect until the end of the damage step. So it's pretty good. You attack the first time and they don't activate nothing. You can attack again, and then they can't activate nothing. So it's just basically, if they let the first attack go through, and you activate this card, they basically just sitting there. They basically just finished off with this card. That's why I like this card so much. Especially you just be sitting there and let me swing in, you gotta take the damage. So, some people they just sit there and let you take, and they just take the damage because most of the skills doing this, you got the people below like a certain amount of life points for you to use the skill. So they love taking a lot of damage and everything, and they try to say, "Last minute, no, I swing in, you take that damage. I put this card, you not getting another chance. You finish stuff right there. You just sacrifice your own self just a few life points just to do that right there, which is stupid. It's really stupid, man. Okay, that can be really stupid if they. I just don't want to say anything else, man. But it can be pretty good when Zexal does come out, man. I'm telling you, bro. I'm so freaking ready. Really, I wanted Zexal to come out before Dark-Side Dimension. I mean, Dark-Side Dimension is pretty good. Okay, it's pretty good. The movie's good. There are a lot of good cards. There was shown inside, and just that little hour and 30 minutes or whatever of the movie. A lot of cards shown, and there's still a few minions still able to come out or whatever. But it just wasn't enough, man. It wasn't enough. On time we would play. We can't even play Dimension Summon or Dimension Duels. On time we would play Dimension Duels or whatever. It only like if a character that's from Dark Side Dimension, only a character comes out, which is Agami, which he's already out already, and his sister Sarah. And the Mystery Duels, I guess too, which is actually Sarah, but actually growing up. But out of those three, that's on time you able to do a Dimension Duel, man. Other than that, it was not. I just don't know. I just don't like it. It just don't like it. They messed up pretty bad. the gym stuff pretty bad. I just really don't want to explain it right now. I might do another video explaining why I think Zexal should have been added beside Dark Side Dimension. So I think might be another, I'll say y'all for another video right there. But I just don't like it at all. But anyway, I'm probably gonna show you. I'm gonna show you one more trap card I want to see get added, and then there I think it might be right. That might be done right there. And then I'll be starting on part 2 with these spells. So the next track I want to show you is Wonder Xyz. Wonder Xyz is a pretty good card that I like. I really love this card here too. But you probably think, why can't I love this card? Because they just good. I mean, you see what the effect's saying. See, like I said, you understand. If you ever watch Zex, you understand. Like I said, most of the cards they I'm telling right now, they didn't even show probably, and they didn't even show any anime maybe. Some of them maybe they ain't showing anime, but some of them they did. But then some from the manga or whatever. But you just don't understand what these cards do. But anyway, we're gonna get to this card here. So like the last card of the video, and then we end up right there. But this card right here, Wonder Xyz, is a normal trap card. Basically, it's a normal trap card. Expect this immediately after this card resolves. After this card effect resolves, it sees something. One Xyz monster using the monster control as with these materials. So we got 2 level 4 monsters on the field. Boom, Utopia just like that. 2 level 4 monsters, 2 level 4 water monsters on the field. Boom, them 32. 2 level 3 monsters on the field. Boom, Leviathan Dragon. It's basically endless stuff, bro. Endless stuff. Even Neo got I dropped them too. 3 level 8 monsters. Boom, Neo Galaxy Yard. Instantly. This is a pretty good card, man. You can just, but hopefully the monster gotta be actually. I don't know. It doesn't really say this card does not really say levels really. It doesn't really say levels, so you can probably see something in the way. I mean, I already used it with monster with the same level on them, but I never tried to use it with the monster without the same level. I don't know about that. So if you can make use of it without these basically just any 2 monsters, like say 2 level, like a level 1, like a level 5, then just instantly just like that. Oh, then we're good. This card can become broken, dude. This card can become broken, and then look, it does not say once. It does not say once per turn. That's how you know a card is broken. If a card, no, listen. This is something you know right now about any card. This is not about that, so it's about all the cards in ever. Any card created. If a monster, spell, or trap, any one of them has a really good OP effect, whether it's destroy, to summon, to do this, do that. If they have a really good OP effect, they can do some real work to you or whatever. And it does not say once per turn, once per duel, whatever right there. If it doesn't say any of that, the card is immediately broken just like that, because you can use it how many times you want in that one turn. That's why some cards and duels are actually pretty good, because you could just some cards that say once per turn are still good, but it's just not as good as a card that says that does not have the once per turn effect on them or restriction on them. They just become better if they don't say once per turn. They just come pretty good. I mean, you can't stop a card that says that does not say once per turn, because that's how you can say this is my Epic Wonder Xyz card here. Then they have like a counter chart and negate it. Once you negate it, yeah, it's gonna do. I'll just flip up another one. But it says this card had once per turn. Most of the cards that say once per turn, once it's activated and it gets negated by a counter or a counter spell, whatever, maybe by a counter trap, whatever, or monster effect. Once you activate it, it can't be activated no more. Then you have to wait till your next turn. Like in doing right now, Magician's Circle, when it activated and you use like Comet Cyclone or you negate its effect or whatever. Once you activate that effect and it leaves the field before they can resolve it, the card is no longer on the field. But since it hit the field, basically in the spell in trap card zone, it counts as an activation before you change your card and then to negate it. So when you negate it or get rid of it off the field before its effect resolves, the effect disappears and they have to wait till the next turn after the second one, which is really fucking amazing. But it's still pretty OP though, even they do negate that first one. You just hope that they don't have the navigation on there with most of the time, whichever time they do, and then you just fuck that from all, yeah, just like that though. But anyway, I think I'll be out for this video right here though. Hope you guys enjoyed. This has been the petition video about what trap cards I want to see, about what traps I want to see come to doing whatever when Zexal comes out. We still got 29 more days left over before when Zexal comes out. I'm doing a lot of videos right here talking about Zexal right here. I might upload some gameplay videos with some old stuff, but probably not though. So I think this month can be all about predictions and what card I want to see get added to the game. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time for part 3.
I'll erase you here.